Good morning. How are you on this fine Monday morning as we head to the last week of, or the last few days of June the 29th? It's 8 a.m. and we are going to pull down the first trade card simply because I want to know what's going on. So that's great, gives me some direction. And straight away we're in profit. So I'll set my stop loss. And we are live trading. There we go. Stop loss is set. Can't make a loss. It's a free trade already. Sorry. Regardless. Stop loss is set below my entry point. So we're already in a profitable trade. And I haven't set the TP yet, but that doesn't matter. It's the stop loss that matters. So we're guaranteed to make a profit. So good morning. My name is Cam. We do this every day, Monday to Friday. You come live trade gold with us. I've got our trade cards. I'll go through all of that over the next couple of hours if you just joined us. If you joined us for the first time, then come and say good morning. Stick around. In terms of your trading journey, we offer a great education for you and walk you through trades. So it's live. So there's no messing around here in terms of trying to do courses and all that nonsense. This is real live trading, and there's nothing that I can think of that's better than that. So profit made, stop me out, that doesn't matter. Yeah, great. So Mateus, good morning.
Let me know if you can hear me now or not yet.
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. How are you?
Perfect, great, thank you. And you?
Yeah, good. What you guys don't know is there's a lot of technical nonsense that goes on behind the scenes before we arrive here. This morning, Mateus could hear me and I couldn't hear him, so all sorts of stuff goes on before we get here. How's your week been, or how's your weekend been, Mateus?
Busy.
Well, I've already taken the first trade card of this session, and we're up. So it went straight into profit. I managed to put my stop loss back 25 pips in. It hit it. That was fine. Great. So I saw it was moving. I thought, let's make some money.
Great.
So yeah, weather's a little calmer today, right?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, we're in the 20s instead of the 30s. Let me just have a look. So I'm at 15 degrees at the moment. High of 22. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
That's great. Getting a break off the heat wave.
Yeah, it's been stifling, hasn't it? So,
yeah.
But no complaints. It is what it is. I think we've got to think about changing our environments now in terms of air conditioning instead of central heating and that kind of stuff. So let's see what goes in those few years. So I'm going to hand over to you. It's 4 minutes past for the next trade card. I'm going to share my screen. And that's the day. We'll go through what we do in terms of that later on. It was such an exciting thing to take that first bit of profit for the session. So tell us what we're doing now with the trade cards, Mateus.
Less than 1 minute. Let's get ready to refresh.
So we do that every 5 minutes. If you've got access to the system, it's completely free. There's no exclusive club to it or anything like that. Just join our broker and we can give you access to that absolutely free. And if you don't trade gold,
it's needed time to refresh.
Yeah. If you don't trade gold and you just want to, join us, the company, no problem at all. Because at the end of the day, trading is a very, very lonely existence. We should know that. And that's why Mateus and I started trading together.
We buy on the 5 minutes, but it's really slow. It's not strong enough. If you want to go for that, you need to really protect yourself. You have a red candle. It's retracing, as you can see. You have the range.
There's a rule on red, isn't there? So we don't go into a buy on a red candle. And we don't go into sell on a green candle. And so candles red coming down quite sharply. So wait for a better entry or ignore it and wait for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, my point of view is better to wait for the next one now. The buy was not that strong.
No problem. So we'll go through what we're doing. So I always start off on what the market's been doing, where it's been. So the day is selling. Friday was a day of buying. So you can see there's some news coming through today. Red Forward JOLTS report. That's the 30th. That's tomorrow. And the JOLTS report definitely moves the market. So and then non-farm payrolls. So important news, Red Folder news tomorrow from the US. So, sorry, 2nd of July. I was thinking that. So that's JOLTS tomorrow, and then this one is payrolls non-farm. Yeah, NFP is on the first Friday of the month. So that's really important. So big news week, as it is most weeks, but we don't need to trade the news. We need to keep an eye on it. We need to respect it, and we follow the trade cards. So I always look at what the day's doing, the day's selling, this particular hour's selling, and I always go back to what the market has done since it opened. So it opened here last night. So it was a sell, mirror consolidation, drop, and then buy and sell again. So Mrs. J and I were trading last night on this market. She bagged her 2.5% or 2%, whatever it is that she wants to do. Finished trading, so no trading for her today. I managed to do about half of my target. So I'm up about 60% of what I need to be for the day already. But then I like this session. We enjoy this. Of course, if you have to get up to go to work or something like that, that's a different story. Then you can use the system to work with you 23 hours a day as to whatever you want. So the hour's selling, the 5 minutes is selling, and the 1 minute looks like it's selling as well. So we got, as we were saying, so that was a drop when we took that trade card. There's a drop, and since the market's recovered a little, and we could have entered at any point down here. We don't know how deep it's going to be, the retracement or the drop. So it's better to leave it, in my opinion, especially at the start of the day. Watch the market. If you just come on at 8 o'clock, then what you don't want to be doing, you don't want to be entering trades that seconds. Yeah, you want to study the market 10, 15, 20 minutes, see where it's going, and do it that way. And that's always a good place to start from.
As you can see, it's going towards TP1 on the last one that we refresh, but we don't care. Can go to TP4, TP5, TP100. We don't care. We just take when it's strong enough, okay? We don't keep chasing. Less than 1 minute, we'll be able to refresh and we go again.
That's lovely.
Another 20 seconds, get ready. Let's use the trading cards together. We'll be able to refresh again and generating a new entry point.
A very choppy market.
It's neutral for me now.
Yeah, neutral, Matthias. So what neutral means, if you've not been here before, is that sit on your hands, the market, and you can see it from the 1 minute candle. One's up, one's down, one's up, one's down. You know, and the market could do whatever it wants to do. It could drop, you know, to $3,000 right now. But as far as the data is concerned, remember, there's no emotion involved in a fully mechanized machine learning system. it just takes the data points and it gives us, it spews out information which translates to whether it's a buy, sell, or neutral signal. So look at that now. So the previous buy, if you did get into it, has just been made good.
Yeah.
But we don't do that. If you were in that, that's great. If you weren't, that's great too. And it's Monday morning. London's just opened, so Frankfurt opened at 7 o'clock. So Europe's just waking up to what gold is going to do today. Fresh strikes over the weekend with the Iranians and the Americans, and oil prices were high, and so dollars high, and so gold is very, very choppy, having difficult times at the moment.
When it's ranging like that, the best thing is wait now. And if you have a sell and buy, then you can do on that range. But now it's neutral. That means it's looking for, it's still a buy if you see on the targets, on the neutral. But I rather wait for the best entry as possible. And by doing that, we just need to refresh every 5 minutes. If we don't have a good entry, we don't entry. We just wait. We're still fighting on that range, is small range. Let's see. Still have like 3 minutes. We'll be able to refresh again, but for now, we just wait. The strategy is simple. As soon as you're in profit, you take some profits, and we move in stop loss to break even, okay? That means you protect your capital always. That's the main thing. Capital preservation and taking those profits. As you can see, time's flying. Less than 1 minute now, and it's retracing. It's still dropping.
Oh, beautiful.
As you can see, if you took the last neutral, no point to take it because went to TP1, nearly TP1, but now is reaching nearly the hard stop, not the stop loss, the hard stop straight away. You don't want to be on that position.
So one of the things that I noticed over the last 5 years, as my wife was learning to trade, is that she would be at her desk. Bear in mind, it was a full-time gig. So she was at her desk all day, not just when she was in trades. And I said, what do you do? She said, I just educate myself. Always had a book on the go about trading, about mindset. Trading in the Zone is a favorite. The One Thing is another. And then the classics, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Wallace Wattles, Richest Man in Babylon. So it's a mindset thing. So when you're not trading, you don't want to be like, oh, I'll go and watch whatever, or I'll do this, or doom scrolling and stuff. Educate yourself, look at the market, see what's going on. What's the day's range been? What's the year's 52-week range? Yeah, what's the hour doing? What's the day doing? It's equipping yourself for education. Okay, so just bear that in mind. So you'll notice that when we're not taking trades, we're talking about mindset, we're talking about the market, and we rarely sit and do nothing. So we're doing an education job, which is really the job of this channel, is to educate our community, build a community. First time you're here, please subscribe and like the video. And there it goes. It does exactly the opposite of what it did earlier. 15 minutes past. Let's press the button, Matthias, see what it's doing.
I didn't say anything because it's still neutral for me.
Yeah, still showing neutral. So don't worry too much about those movements and think, oh, I'm missing out. Never have FOMO about the market, because if you look at the hour, it's nothing. Look, I was virtually neutral now. Yeah, it's done nothing, just turning red. So you don't know what's going to happen when.
And I refresh to help you to understand as well the situation. If you refresh when it's 50 minutes, you can see what 50 minutes is doing as well. 50 minutes was selling, but not strong. And as you can see,
Okay.
5 minutes is a buy, a neutral. But if you see the targets, it's up. That means the neutral is a buy. But
we need to be careful of that, Mateus, because I've been noticing this. Every neutral's always, the figures are always a buy. I've not noticed one neutral yet. So just keep an eye out on that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm the same as you. I think, underneath it, the figures show that it's a buy. So I'm going for a buy. So but every single time I've seen a 5-minute neutral, the figures always are a buy. So be careful of that. Let's watch that this week.
Even if the hour is neutral now. I think so. It doesn't matter, Cam, if neutral is buy or neutral is selling. It's neutral. We don't press the button. It's just for you to have some overview.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that what we need to do is just take a point in view. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. It's neutral, right? You shouldn't be buying or selling. But then if we look at it and think, oh, actually, the figures look like it's a buy, and I'll press buy.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is every single time I've seen that, it's all been the buy.
Yeah.
So we just need to watch for that, because it's easy to get caught now, right?
I think so. If we follow the guidelines, we should be not looking those numbers. We just look because we like to see everything. But if we follow the guidelines, we just waiting for the best entry as possible.
Yeah. Curiosity sometimes gets the better of you, right?
Yeah. I think neutral is neutral. I will not place anything. Let's say if it's the 50 minutes time to refresh and I have a 5 minutes neutral, then I will refresh on the 50 minutes to see what the 50 minutes is doing. But other than that, I will stick with scalping and the 5 minutes.
So you see, when I refreshed the hour last time, it was virtually doing nothing. So that's a big selling candle now, and that's how it changes all the time. Even though we're not trading, the system's telling us it's neutral. That's fine. Yeah, safety first. Okay, I'd rather not trade for an hour than lose money, and you can't lose money if you're not in a trade. Okay, so look at that now. Yeah, suddenly it was absolutely nothing. Now it's suddenly showing that it's a negative hour. And this is what happens all day long. It switches from one to another. To the 5 minutes now, again, virtually nothing. And it's slightly up on the 1 minute. Let's see what it does.
It's still respecting that small range that's forming on the 1 minute. Let's see. Less than 1 minute. We'll be able to refresh, guys. Get ready.
Well, that's the whole thing about the 5 minute trade card, isn't it? Like, you don't have to wait too long for the next kind of direction as to which way the data points to the market.
Looks like not much opportunity for us this morning, but that's fine. We're just protecting ourselves. The 5 minutes is a buy.
It's a buy, yeah.
It's a buy.
Be careful, red candle. Remember that? It's my rule, by the way. It's not your rule. You can do what you like. It's just my guidance to you. And the reason I do that is because we're on a 1 minute candle, and if the market is suddenly selling, that could do a massive drop at any point. So it's going in the opposite direction to where I want to go to. It's better to sit and wait and let it go and do whatever it likes. There'll be plenty of opportunity to trade during the day. Obviously, if you're constrained by time, I understand that. We're all constrained by time to some degree or other. But the beautiful thing about the trade cards is you can take them 23 hours a day. So if you've got to go to work or do something, have an appointment, you can stop trading, go, come back, press the button, off you go again. Very tight range, very, very tight at the moment. The market doesn't really know where it's going. So there's no precedent really been set for London this session.
If you enter that trade, make sure you press the button, you put your stop loss, and get ready to take some profits. Okay, profits on that one is nearly 62 TP1. Is going towards that now, but just be mindful, we still on that time range.
So 5 minutes, still a red candle. So the range this today has been 4,039 to 4,085. So about a $50 movement. Still 500 pips, which is massive to what we used to get. 250 pips, 300 pips was where it used to be most days before this current political individual arrived. So,
as you can see, still playing on that small range.
Yeah. And this market, any trading is all about patience. Okay? Not the market's always enticing you to go in, always enticing you to press the button. That's what it's designed to do. That's how brokers make money. Okay. So you've got to stay disciplined and think, nah, I'm okay, thanks.
Another minute and a half, we'll be able to refresh and go again. It's going towards TP1. It's going towards TP1. Make sure as soon as you are in profit, you take some profits and move your stop loss to break even. That is the strategy that we are doing in order to protect our capital and keep growing our account.
That's the idea. Grow those accounts.
TP1 is nearly peeped. It's there for you. Take it. That's TP1. Officially TP1. Nice one to see a TP1 is going towards TP2 now.
Oh, wow. Nice move.
It's going towards TP2. Make sure you're taking some profits.
Definitely.
And especially protect your capital. Stop loss at break even. And let's refresh again. As you can see, less than 1 minute, we'll be able to refresh and go again. So you can see TP2
25 past, so we're in a position to pull down the next trade card. Again, still a buy.
It's still a buy, yep.
Yeah.
I was waiting 1 minute more, I don't know why. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. Refreshing again. A strong buy now, better buy than before. We're going towards the best entry. We are not quite there yet.
So a great chance to think, because market's not really moving. Are you getting in? Yeah, it's a good point to enter. Candle's green, but it's sitting there doing nothing. There you go.
63.50 will be TP1 around that point. We're going towards that point now. Let's see if he's still pushing. It will be a easy TP1.
Nice. TP2. TP2 for me.
TP1 for me. I refresh a little bit late.
Yeah. Well, we all have our own individual trade card depending on the time that we press it.
Yeah.
So it's all time dependent. So it's live.
That's why it's important to refresh on the right time. As you can see.
Yeah, that's TP2 hit for me. And if you're in that trade, your break even should be now inside your entry point, so it'd be a guaranteed profit. So if you can stick around, otherwise, if you want to take your profit, don't always have to sit here for TP5. So believe it or not, for me, TP1 was 95% probability of hitting that, and TP2 was 68%. We've hit that.
And it's going towards TP3 now then.
Yeah, definitely. I'm at 65 for the TP3.
Yeah, 65 TP2 for me. But yeah, as you can see, if you don't refresh on the right time, you have slightly different numbers. That's why it's important to refresh on the right time. I was like nearly 1 minute late to refresh.
Yes. You were a minute out, and the market had obviously moved.
Yeah. Because I didn't realize I was on the 1 minute waiting for the clock, on the 1 minute clock, not on the 5 minutes.
It happens, doesn't it? It happens. All this happens. It's life.
Yeah. Now you can see in another less than 40 seconds, we'll be able to refresh and go again. But you are going towards TP3 on that one.
There you go, TP3.
Yeah, and more than that, I think so. That will go TP4.
Yeah. 67 TP4. A beautiful trade. This is what it's all about. Yeah, we're at TP4 and probably about 65, 60 pips, 66 pips, something like that, something in that order. That's great.
It's still a strong buy.
And if my wife was trading, she would have finished her trading on that day. She needs a $6 movement in the market to hit 2%. It's a science I'll teach you over the next coming months and years as to how to do those things. You don't have to sit around in the market all day long.
As you can see, it's still a strong buy.
Yeah, better than TP5. Sorry, TP3, just below TP4 for me. And that's the first real trade that we've taken today.
Yeah.
Not bad one, is it?
Yeah, we got a TP2 before, but that is a nice one. Be careful, it's retracing.
Yeah, it was scruffy, wasn't it? It's been scruffy this past 30 minutes.
But
you can see that from here.
That is the key, is the patience, isn't it? You need to have that patience. We don't need to keep chasing.
No.
That drop gave us a better entry. If you enter, you're going towards the best entry as possible now.
So really now, that trade, you should have exhausted that. Right? In 1 minute, from 30 to 31, it shot up 50, 60 pips. You should have taken your profit at some point. If you haven't, no problem. I respect you for that. But sometimes it can take and wipe out all your profits. So when you get to TP3s, TP4s, set your stop loss at TP1 or TP2 and think, right, whatever happens after this, great, no problem at all. And it would have taken you out probably at some point. But there was no reason to risk anything on that trade and lose any money.
It's still retracing. It's still retracing, guys.
Yeah, will do. The entry point for me was 60 to 61. So you'd still be 20 pips up. That would be just above TP1 now. It's been down to the old TP1. So that's the life of a trade, if you like. What you want to do is you want to try and contain it within the 5 minutes, because that's how we're pulling down the trade cards. If you can be in, whether it's buying or selling, and be out in 3 minutes or 4 minutes, brilliant. You're ready again. Yeah, locked and loaded for the next trade.
Yeah, I think so. The key here is to take your profits. Of course, if you want to go to TP4, TP5s, you can hold it in a nice profit already, and then you can hold it. But then you need to do that all the time. The same strategy you implement once, you need to do all the time. Then you have the mechanical approach. Can you see the power of using the hard stop time to time? If you have those retracements, you can use your hard stop instead to use your stop loss and give more room for that trade, and then you just get ready to take some profits when you have the best entry as possible. But when I use my hard stop, I leave that 20 pips, set pips away from that hard stop, okay? I will not place before that, because it's still retracing, but we still have room to buy, because the buy was strong. Only when the buy is strong, I'm using my hard stop, by the way, okay? As you can see, it's still retracing. That can retrace. If it retraces all the way, 61, then we have 58, then we have all the bottom of that range.
Well, it's here, isn't it? It's around this. Yeah, it's 57, 50. This it could retrace to here, or it can retrace all the way. But that's not our business. We got one more minute to look at the next trade card.
To refresh again. Yeah.
Yeah. You've been awful quiet, guys. Anybody want to say morning? Tell us who you are or where you come from and all the rest of it. Always nice to have a good bit of conversation. I'll start it off. There you go.
I cannot put anything. If I put anything, it will be with your name. Good morning, Khan.
Yeah, it's another buy.
It's another buy, yeah.
Buying. Yeah, it's not quite as strong. About the same range, to be honest with you, as to where we were before.
Yeah. More or less the same range that we went to TP3, TP4. Yeah.
Now, this is where you want to be careful. We've had 4 or 5 red candles. So is it ready to go back, or is it ready to come a bit deeper? So for me, that's not a buy from the point of view that it's still coming down. Hope you're well. Good to see you here. Hope you're enjoying the trading.
Good morning.
Hope you enjoyed the nice little win on the gold trading strategy, the done for you service that we offer on Goldian. Should be about 16-17% up on the month so far. A couple of days to go. Let's see if we get any more trades, if the opportunities arise. If not, it's been a great month. So still retracing.
Yeah, just be mindful.
Beautiful. You're welcome. So is this the point where it's ready to enter now for that buy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's if you're gonna go, now's the time, yeah, to see if you want to get into that. So now we've got a bit of green. So that's one of the criteria fulfilled. Is it still in your range? Check that.
And the best thing, because I was using my hard stop on the previous one and waiting for that range, I just, on that new trading card, I just enter on the range and my stop loss was like the same stop loss, 60.50, 60.30, the same stop loss. That helps as well you to get the clarity and confidence to go. And if it's coming back now, it will be less than 20 pips. But capital preservation, we got TP3s, TP4s, TP2s. Capital preservation is the key, okay? We don't keep chasing. I just entered that one because I was already prepared to enter. But if he retraces, it will get me out. But the stop loss is there to protect myself. It's going towards TP1. Going towards TP1 now. Let's see if it pushes a little bit. Or if he's still retracing. Let's see. 30, nearly 39 now. Nearly time to refresh again. Another minute. We'll be able to go again.
So I'll just show you the broader picture, the 5 minutes. So 2 5-minute candles, retraced a little bit. So just out of this range here, it messed around there, did that, gone up a little bit. Don't know whether it'll get pulled back. So there's the bottom of the market. That was reached at 6:35 this morning. So it just came down and down and down and down and down. It's done that. So whether it comes down a little bit to go further up, all of them, gold's under pressure, obviously, from oil and the dollar.
It's time to refresh again. Still a buy on the 5 minutes. It's still a buy.
Okay. So data sources are all pointing towards a buy. It takes 32 million data points. So it's not a small system. always fascinated when the market's slipping down and the system's telling us it's a buy. Always think to myself, oh my God, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that retracement.
And
Red candle.
I always have my own view, but I try not to share it. Because I could be wrong and I don't want to pollute anything that we're doing yet.
Yeah, I still looking for the big picture, looking the 1 hour, 4 hours. But since we are using the trading card, I'm not like thinking too much, you know. Try to make myself stick with the plan, stick with the rules, and that's it.
I agree with you, Matthias. Just follow the course. Yeah, trust the process.
Yeah, and it's making my life easier. Why I need to overcomplicate, you know?
100%.
Going towards TP1 now. Let's see. It's going towards TP1. We need to break that 63. It's holding us to go up again. Let's see. Let's see if we can break.
There you go. The TP1. So it's been released, corrected, came down, back to this kind of starting point here, in this little range, and up it goes.
Nice.
That's TP1, so secure your profits. And when the market's choppy, don't wait around too long, okay? Don't hesitate. Get in and out. When there's profit on the table, take it. That's TP2. So now you can set your stop loss at TP1. If you want to stay in the trade or take the profit, it's up to you. Yeah?
Capital preservation. We always trying to help you to understand how important it is to protect yourself and take those profits. Don't leave the money there.
No.
The money is on the table. Don't keep, because look, the market can change in seconds. And then if it retraces back, you don't want to be out of it without anything. I think so. That is the key. Capital preservation and taking those profits.
100%. So you see, we hit TP2, it's reversed back a little. So when the market's this choppy, this ragey, take your TP1s and 2s. And you're free to be in the next trade then. You're not nursing a loss or a drawdown or waiting to hit stop loss. Don't give it the opportunity. Get into the next trade.
And it's retracing all the way, as you can see now.
Yeah.
But we don't care. Look, we're using the machine learning, and guess what? Less than 1 minute, we'll be able to refresh and go again. If you're doing the right thing, if you're taking the profits, if you're moving your stop loss to break even, you'll be able to go again now. On the next one, if it's a strong entry point, all the way back.
But that's lovely. If you got into that, took your TP1 or TP2, great. Yeah, you're ready to refresh. 1 minute to go. Bang! You're a free agent. Your money's in the bank, and you're ready to go. So it can be what we've got to do is you've got to adapt to what the market's doing on the day or on the hour, because it does change all the time. So if you're new to us, we're live here every day, Monday to Friday for this session, and Monday to Thursday for the New York Open, which is at 1 o'clock. We're trying to build a community, and there's over 600 of you that subscribe to our channel. So if you're new, please, that's the only thing we'll ask you for, is to subscribe and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want notifications, press the bell icon, and your system will turn on your notifications, and you get notified when we're on, and you can come and trade with us.
Is a buy, is retracing. Just wait for the best entry as possible, okay? It's still a buy.
Yeah,
As
quite
you
strong,
can see,
stronger than the last buy.
yeah, red candle, we wait for that, then we place the trade.
So if it's in your range, now you've got a green for the next minute. So if it's within your range and you want to take that trade, you can look at it. It's gone red again. Maybe a bit more retracement to go.
As you can see, that's the only time I will use my hard stop. If that retraces to stop loss, I didn't place any trade yet, I will place my entry 20, 30 pips. Okay?
That's 10 pips. That's TP1. Yeah, 62 for me was TP1. I didn't take that trade, by the way.
62 for me was when I refresh. I still there. That's why it's important to refresh on the right time, guys. Few seconds will change everything, but that is normal. Everyone will have different entries, and you need to stick with your numbers as well. Okay, that is important for you to have your trading cards, and you'll be able to generate it. And for me, it's TP1 now. For some of you, could not be TP1 if you didn't refresh on the right time.
That's TP2 now. If you refresh right on the TP2.
Refresh right on the spot. Okay, you have 30 seconds every changing of candle. But if you're refreshing on the right time, you'll be able to see the same results that we're having here together. And if you were telling about TPs, is to help you as well to take that profit, you know, TP1, TP2, TP3. It's not to have the FOMO or anything like that. Is to help you to take those profits, to get that mechanical approach and keep taking the profits.
So we've hit TP2 on that trade. For those of you regularly here, you'll notice that there's no noise of contractors in my house. They're not back till Thursday this week. So we have peace and quiet for the week.
Nice. Less than 1 minute, we'll be able to refresh. Time's flying. And if you took those profits, you know the next step is make sure you are at risk free.
Very tight, rangy market.
It is.
So far, for London.
It's not moving a lot as well, and that is...
It's good as well as bad.
Yeah.
And this is what I was saying about looking at the market when, you know, just giving some time to study before you start entering. Don't expect to be getting FOMO if the market's moving one way or another. Don't jump in straight away. Give yourself some time to study and see what's going on. Look at the day, look at the hour, look at the 4 hours. And the reason I do that is just acclimatizing yourself to what the market is, because every hour it changes, every session it changes. New York comes in, brings its own dynamics, brings its own thought processes.
It's still a buy, still strong.
Yeah. That's TP3.
Yeah, TP1 on on the last one, TP3 on the previous.
Yes, 50 already.
TP1 straight away, guys.
Bless you.
Sorry, thank you.
No, don't apologize. Sneezing.
Hey, fever. Okay, 65. As you can see, we went straight away to TP1, TP3 on the previous one. And that is a potential TP2 for me on my point of view, because that is really strong. 67. Yep, TP2.
Morning, Caroline. How are you? There you go.
TP2. That's TP4 on the previous one, I think so.
Yeah, we're around TP3 mark now on here on the latest trade.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the kind of thing that you wait for. Get out of it. Take your money.
TP3.
Okay? Yeah.
TP3,
Nice profit.
TP4. And it's still going up.
Mm-hmm.
Capital preservation. Now you should be having some money on the bank already, and
Take your money.
your
Put
stop
it into
loss
your
at,
account.
yeah, your stop loss at break even. Retracing, we never know if it retraces to your entry point again. That's why it's important to take that profit. Okay, learn how to keep booking those profits little and often, like I can always say.
Yep. A little profit all day keeps the overdraft away. Right?
Yep. Well done.
Did you like that one?
Yeah, it's nice. Still retracing. Let's get ready for the next one. As you can see, the power of it will be able to refresh again in another minute. We have been buying since the start of the session. We had some neutrals, but apart from that, a lot of buys. Sometimes we need to sit on our hands and wait because we don't have a strong buy or is neutral, but that is part of trading as well. Okay, we don't need to keep chasing. The power of it is we can refresh every 5 minutes, but you don't need to press the button every 5 minutes. Okay,
TP2s and TP3s have been there to take.
yeah, and TP4s as well.
Yeah, and if it comes back and goes back up again and we still in a buy, brilliant. Thank you very much. That's what we call a ranging mark. You can go enter over and over again. It's basically the same trade.
And as you can see, it's still a strong buy.
55. Last one of the hour.
TP1 is going towards TP1 already, guys. You need to be quick on that one. It's going to TP1 already. Yeah, officially TP1 already. TP1, that was quick. We're finishing the hour now, the last 5 minutes for finishing the hour, and it's still trying to push up. As you can see, we had a retracement on the hour. On the wick of the candle, you can see that on the hour, but now it's pushing up again. Let's see
big buy on the hour.
if we still have, yeah. Let's see if we still have another hour to buy, and if it's a sell, great. It's great to have the machine learning, because come on guys, you don't need to keep guessing anymore. We'll be just fixing those 5 minutes and refreshing, and make sure you enter that trade. If it's a sell on the next hour, amazing. We had a 1 hour of buying, nearly 1 hour, full hour of buying, some neutrals and some not strong trading cards, but then the good ones we got TP3s, 4s, and that is the aim of it. If you book your TP1 on that, you should be out at your break even. Don't wait for stop loss, don't wait for hard stop. If you had profit, you need to learn how to take it, okay?
Very easy market, to be honest with you, to be trading in when it's ranging. It's my favorite market. If I was on my own now, I'd have bagged every one of those up, down, up, down, up, down. This is pre the trade cards. But you know, machines and everything else are different, so it's just slightly, you have to change your trading style, which we have, but that's fine. So change that, adapt all the time to the day, the way the day is going, the way the market is going. So very important to know what you're doing in that department. So it goes up 30-40 pips, comes down, which is really an easy market to trade. The only difficulty is if you do it too often and it goes out of the range, because at some point it'll go up or down, just right. My personal view is it's going to come down, but that's my personal view, okay? Only because of what's going on with oil and the war and geopolitics and everything else, and all the other news that's coming out. But of course, later on in the week, we've got NFP on Friday, first Friday of each month. So that, if it's really good, then the possibility of interest rates going up goes down, gold goes shooting up. So watch for that on Friday. But we've got 4 days of trading before that happens.
It's just coming all the way down, as you can see now. That's why it's important, if you took those profits, move your stop loss to break even.
So last minute now, 8:59. So we're going to take the first trade card of the next hour.
Less than 10 seconds, get ready for it, and let's refresh together. On the right time, 5, 3, let's go. Neutral for me on the 5 minutes.
Yeah, neutral. Okay, great. Hour's going to start, gives us 5 minutes to see where it's going to go without necessarily being in a trade, without risking any money, which is not a bad place to be. We don't want to be, so we've taken 12 trade cards so far. You don't want to try and get into every single trade. Let yourself breathe, okay? Give yourself a chance. So let's see what the last hour did. So that's locked in now. So believe it or not, that ended up as a selling hour after everything.
Yeah.
After all that, it was up here, down there, massive wicks, but the body is very small. So a huge movement in terms of where it's been, but it didn't stick to any of it. So now there's looks like a buying hour so far. 1 minute in, tells us nothing.
Yeah, the 15 minutes was neutral as well. That's why the best thing to do now, have a break. Drink some coffee, tea, go to the loo, do whatever you need to do. If I trade by myself and I'm stressed or anything, I go jump on the trampoline, 3 jumps, then I come back.
Do you want to go jump on the trampoline, Mateus?
No, I don't have energy today. I still drinking my coffee. As you can see, it's still retracing.
Yeah.
That I don't do anymore anyway, because it was the time I was chasing the market, learning all that stress, you know. I don't have that stress anymore. And especially now with machine learning and the way we are doing protecting our capital, always moving stop loss to break even, is very simple. Even if we have a slow day or anything like that, I'm ending up in blue. That's great.
Yeah. That's the main thing, isn't it? I'm about 60% of my day's profit done. Yeah, I'm almost exactly 60% of where I want to be for the rest of the day. And you can relax, you know, take a few trades, like you said, have a cup of coffee, and chill out. So that's exactly what I'm going to do if you're here for the next 5 minutes, Mateus.
Yep, go for it. I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know what it feels like not to have noise in my house.
Yeah, enjoy that. As you can see, we'll be able to refresh again on the next 2 minutes. It's still going up for now, but we're not doing anything. It's neutral, we wait. Neutral, we just wait, okay? Have those breaks as well. We don't need to keep chasing all those trading cards. And the best thing and important thing, we have been getting a lot of TPs, and you will just need to learn how to take those TPs, okay? Don't leave the money there as well. Book the profits and you'll be absolutely fine. If you keep booking profits, keep moving stop loss to break even or above to break even, few pips away from the break even, and that's it. Break even is moving your stop loss to the entry point, okay? If you don't know what break even means, you're moving your stop loss to your entry point, a few pips above your entry point. Let's say we are buying, your stop loss was at 58 and your entry point was 61, and you just, as soon as we are 63, 64, you're moving that stop loss to your entry point, or 61 plus some pipettes. That you make sure you are in profits always. Even if the price retraces, you'll be out of it, but with profits. Capital preservation, and let's get ready to refresh again. As you can see, another few seconds we'll be able to go again. Let's go. 5 minutes is a buy. I can see the range straight away. If you refresh on the right time, you can see the range. The numbers are not strong as before, but I'm going for it because we have been buying on the last hour. TP1 is straight away, guys. It's going towards TP2. My stop loss at break even. I'm risk free on that trade. That's the main thing, okay? You take some profits, and as soon as you can, stop loss at break even. if you're not over leveraging, if you're not enter like a lot of entries, the main thing for you, especially if you're a beginner, one entry only. Okay, if you want to have 2 entries, some of you are using the strategy to have 2 entries, absolutely fine, as long as you can taking care of that trade. If you feel confident to place 2 entries, you split your lot size. Let's say you have 1 lot size to trade. You can split that in 0.50 and then you can enter twice. Don't put 2 lot sizes on that case. If you enter twice, don't put twice 1 lot size. If you can trade with 1 lot size, you can put 0.50, 0.50. Okay, that's if you have a capital for it. It's just as simple for you to know how you can do the 2 entries. Okay, it's going towards TP2. That one come. We just refresh. It's going towards TP2. It's TP2 already. TP2 already. If he retraces, we'll be at my break even, and my profits are out of the table already. Okay, is the way we are doing that.
And the beauty of it is I've been away, had a cup of coffee, not following this at all. Yeah, so I wouldn't have pressed anything, no need. I'm back within a few minutes. At 10 past, I can join you guys again and take my trade card.
Retracing for some of you will be your entry point. If it's your entry point, you should have your stop loss there, okay, or a little bit above of your entry point. And then we get ready for another minute. We'll be able to refresh again. You don't need to chase. The most important thing, using the trading card, you don't need to chase. And if 5 minutes is too fast for you, oh, Mateus, I cannot enter when you enter, or I don't have that skill yet. It's not difficult to get that skill to enter the trades. I can tell you, some of you start with us in 1 week, they are placing all the trades on the 5 minutes. But if 5 minutes is too faster for you, you can go to the 15 minutes, half an hour, or 1 hour. Okay, you have a big range, and you have plenty of time to place your trades. But we really like the giving you more opportunities. That's why we are trading on the 5 minutes. Scalping, we are in and out. Okay, we don't keep holding. We're taking the profits and we're moving stop loss to break even. If you refresh again, it's another buy. If you refresh again, it's another buy.
It is indeed. 68% is quite strong. But again, candles red on the 1 minute. Let these trades come to you. You're not going to miss anything.
Yeah, we have been taking a lot of profits already. For some of you, that will be the profits for the day, 1, 2, 3%. You don't need to keep chasing, okay? You can stay here with us. If we are here 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, you can stay with us, but you don't need to keep placing those trades. In one session, you should be able to do 1 or 2% for sure. Some of the sessions will be slow. If you have a lot of neutrals, doesn't matter, then you can do another one, okay? But some of the sessions like today, TP3s, TP4s, one after another one in some point, you'll be able to do your 1-2%. If you're using the right lot size, you're not over leveraging, that's the key as well, okay? That is coming on the best entry. It came on the best entry as possible, as you can see, and is going towards TP1 now. And if you enter that trade on the bottom of that range, you can be at risk-free already, waiting for TP1. You don't need to really risking your capital. As soon as you can move your stop loss to break even, you can do that. I don't mind to get out of the trade as long as I'm not in stop loss. It's going towards TP1 now. Let's see if it's push a little bit more, we'll be able to take that full TP1. Otherwise, it was a great entry. You can make the decision to take some profits already.
Yeah, it's at TP1 for me, Mateus. So some of you will be TP1. All the figures, yeah, we all press the button slightly different times. So the entry point. So what happens is that your entry point is different because it's changing and it's live. The trade cards are live. They're not a static thing. So it pulls the data when you pull it. And that's what happens with all of that. Okay.
Good morning, Raj.
How are you, brother? How's your weekend? Are you trading? Because I know you said you hit your target. Was it till the end of June or was it till the end of last week?
Another 1 minute. I'll be able to refresh again. If you took some profits on that one, perfect. And if you're learning how to move your stop loss to break even, perfect as well. It's ready. 30 seconds, we'll be able to refresh.
So if you're able to see the chat, Raj is a good friend of ours, and he comes on the show live sometimes, shares his wisdom. So last week he said he got his profit, and got his profit to the end of June that he wasn't going to trade. So I'm just checking in with him. I hope everything's all right. If you're in hospital, I know you've got a few health challenges at the moment, so look after yourself. And isn't it nice? You know, he's decided that it's a stressful day in terms of being in hospital. It doesn't matter whether you're with somebody or whatever it is. It's not the nicest place in the world. He's already traded till the end of the month. Profits were there. That's part of the business planning that we want to do with you guys. What is it that you want? Okay. This is Jay. Last night.
We're still buying.
Yeah, we're still buying. Great. Yeah. Last night, done for the day. Profits done. End of story. Fulfill the business plan and walk away. Yeah, quite a strong buy still. So get the business plan done for the day and be finished. Then you can have a very successful day sometimes, right? As Raj did last week. I think they were giving money away. We're hitting TP 6s and 7s and 10s. Although they're not on the system, that's what they would have been if we did. And, he took full advantage of them. Number one is he was in the market. Number two, he stayed in the market. And then number three, he got out of the market when he was in profit. He didn't give it all back to the system and enabled him to be sort of a week, 10 days ahead of where he needed to be.
Red candle, we waiting, we don't jump straight away. As you can see, he's going to the best entry as possible. Let's wait for that entry. And will be another nice TP1 if you place that trade on the best entry.
Beautiful trading this morning.
Yeah. If it's a red candle, I always will wait for that best entry, okay?
Yeah.
Some of you asking.
Is that a key? If you're on with us, let us know. I'm just guessing. More and more of you showing up regularly. Beautiful. That's the way to do it. Little nothing. Consistency will guarantee success. I'm telling you. Discipline, consistency, bang. 90% success.
TP1.
Yeah. Hope you're good. A nice bit of profit on your gold trading strategy for you last week. So that's good. We're about 17, 18% up. Those of you that were in the whole month. Those of you that joined later, probably 3, 4, 2%, 5%, whatever, depending on when you joined. System doesn't trade every day. It's very, very precision. Sniper entries, goes in, goes out, done. No drama. So yeah, as I was saying, Woody Allen said 90% of success is showing up. You'll eventually trade. You'll eventually make profits. And if you, at the first sight trouble, first loss, you run off. Well, I was thinking about this the other day. If we had that attitude when we were little kids, if you gave up trying to stand up as soon as you fell down, you'd still be crawling, wouldn't you? Right? So
okay, let's get ready. Another 1 minute, we'll be able to refresh again, but you're still on the buy. That buy went to TP1 already. It's going towards TP2. It's near TP2 now for me. If he's still pushing, I'll be able to book TP2 as well.
Exactly right, Raj. Compound calculator is your friend. Yeah, that's the track. That's what you're going for, along with journaling every day. And the trade cards are the train. That's the thing that you're using to arrive at your destination. Getting some wonderful community here now. There's over 600 of you that have subscribed. So please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. That's the only thing we ask you for. We do this entirely for free. There'll be no charges. There's no subscription. There's no recruitment. There's no MLM. There's no affiliate marketing. Matthias and I set out never to do that. Never to ask you for any money. Never to try and control your money. And never to ask you to recruit anybody else. Set up an affiliate marketing business. Nothing. It's pure education, community, and the technology that we have now harnessed to run into our entire business.
We still buying?
Still buying, Matthias. It's a bit frustrating the last few minutes. How's it been? Has it done much?
No, TP1, TP2. TP1 nearly TP2 is still on that small range. But if you're waiting for the best entry and going for it, you're getting a really good profit. Like now it's retracing. You wait for the best entry. Red candle, at least wait for the best entry. Okay, don't go straight away.
Brilliant.
And if you're doing that, you're making like 20, 30 pips straight away. Wait for the best entry, press the button, then break even and taking the profits in and out.
So you join us on this. Sorry, Mercedes, go on.
No, if you enter already on the bottom of that range, stop loss or break even as soon as you can, because then you don't risk your capital if you're still waiting for TP1. Okay, come go for it.
Now I was going to say you join us on this fine Monday morning, whether you're on LinkedIn, TikTok, Insta, we've got you all covered. The best experience, I think, is on YouTube. And then you see all the other videos there and everything else. So there's a bit of education for you. It's not the most riveting one from the point of view that, we don't do highly produced things. Just live, just us live, talking about real stuff, which is trading, talking about the business of trading, being in business, treat it as your business, whether it's part-time, whether it's for a few £100 a month, a few thousand or tens of thousands. For me, it's always been about having a sustainable income. There you go. A nice drop there.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, moving your stop loss to break even as soon as you can. Then you avoid stop loss. That should be stop loss if you didn't move your stop loss to break even. If it's 10, 20 pips above my entry point, I will move my stop loss to break even. If I get out without the TP1 on that one, I don't care. At least I don't have a stop loss. Okay, capital preservation. If you give more room, then you go for your hard stop if you want to give more room. But we are in and out. That's why I have the chance to do that, because I know I will be able to refresh again in another 1 minute. That's why I can keep doing that. Keep protect myself all the time and making those TPs when we have the TPs there. If you keep doing that, you just protect yourself always, and 10, 20, 30 pips on TP1s. It depends where you enter. If you're waiting for the best entry, you will have 20, 30 pips for sure, or plus. But if you enter on the top of the range, you have like 10 pips, 15 pips. And every time you refresh is different range as well. Sometimes even on the 5 minutes, you have a little bit more range to place your trades. It's how the machine learning is looking on the data and giving you the entry points. As you can see, let's refresh again. And let's see if it's still a buy. It's neutral. It's neutral now. Yeah. You have your coffee time or tea time.
I was going to say that I was wondering after that drop whether we would be a change of direction now, or we call it a choke, change of character. So just watch for those. And if you spend long enough looking at it, long enough with us, you begin to recognize those patterns. And then you think, because machine learning, 32 million data points, etc., no emotion can still be wrong. The market can still do what it wants to do. That's what stop losses are for. And if they didn't exist, if we could win every time, then you wouldn't have stop losses. Everybody would make money, and something somewhere will break. But the fact is that we don't do that. We have stop losses to protect us, and there is certain points in the day the market changes character. It's called a choke, change of character. So last hour did nothing. It ended up in the red. This one looks like it's heading for the same. We're about halfway done. There you go. It's the red, that kind of red version of the green at this moment in time. Still 30 minutes of trading to go. So lots and lots to play for. The rest of the day to play for. Some of you may finish trading. Raj finished trading for today last week. Yeah. This is Johal finished trading for the day, 12 o'clock last night. So some of you will already have finished, and some of you have got a long way to go. That doesn't matter. We're not in competition with anybody. We're trading for ourselves, but we're not trading by ourselves. I want you to bring this community together. I want you to bring your friends, say, hey, listen, come and join this thing. I don't even care whether you're not trading gold, because the mindset's exactly the same. Even if you have some other kind of business, the mindset's exactly the same. So winning mentality, that will get you over the line. And that's where we need to be. And that's where we're beginning to be. So tomorrow, on Wednesday, start the, I would say, the third month of we've been doing this, Mateus?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we started in April when I was in Dubai. And then, so we messed around. We had a bit of a go. So I think May was the first time. May and June we've done. Over 600 of you have subscribed. And now regularly 8, 10, 12 of you are joining us. I really appreciate that. We love it. So now it's a case of, you're here, let's make some money. It's not a game. It's not a hobby. So in order to make some money, you need a certain skill set and a certain mindset. So you need the skills to be able to execute the trades and to read the cards, and you need the equipment to be able to do this properly, and you need the mindset. Okay? And that's all you need. You bring that to us, we'll work with you all day long. So we're here till 10 o'clock today. We're here Monday to Friday, 8 till 10. And then we're here 1 till 3 for the New York Open, Monday to Thursday. And if you would do me the big service of subscribing to our channel, I really appreciate it. So we want to head towards the 650 this week. I think we're at 635 or something like that. Can we get there today? Can we get there tomorrow? So that's the aim of the game. And let's see what happens. So, and the market is there to take every day. It's the easiest money you will ever make. You don't have to travel. You don't have to get dressed. You don't have to do sales calls. You don't have to do shitty meetings. Yeah, you don't have to have a diary full of meetings and calls and Zoom calls and all the rest of the nonsense. You can make your money and go. Simple. What could be easier?
Another 1 minute. We'll be able to refresh again.
Here's my friend Trigger. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, 1,900 pips last week. He's a swing trader with scalpers. He's from Africa, Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. Did you take that trade when it went to 1490, I believe? Be really intrigued in what you're taking it down to.
Let's get ready. 20 seconds. We'll be able to refresh and go again. That's the power of using machine learning. You can generate your own trading cards. You don't need to rely on any signal provider. And you can trade on your own terms and time. Let's go. I'm refreshing. And we have a sell. As you can see, it's changing the direction and it's giving you a sell now.
Told you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll recognize these yourselves. Yeah, spend enough time looking at this. So did you leave the trade in, and what did you enter at, and what you're hoping to take it down to, or did you cash out, or did you get stopped out?
Green candle, just wait patience. The best entry possible on that one. It's still not on the best entry.
Look at that.
Oh, if you didn't enter, you know why. You're waiting for the best entry as possible.
This
And
candle was
now-
red, right? I was watching.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
candle was green, wasn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's important, especially on the changing of directions. It's important to you to have the patience. Okay, don't go straight away. And as you can see now, we didn't have the time because in 1 minute we're waiting for that candle. We don't go green candle, and then we didn't have time to enter that one. Went straight away to stop loss and hard stop. If you enter, you're rushing because we need to wait for
the
those
candle
green
green,
candles.
candle was green all the time, right? Never went
Yeah.
red. So you should not have entered that trade.
That's why
It's
it's
a simple
important.
rule. Yeah, it's a simple rule, but it's an important one.
Yeah. And if
You
you
probably
enter that,
Matteo,
you need
you
to
would
put.
probably wouldn't even have to enter stop loss on that. I
No,
bet you didn't. If you'd have entered that, you probably would not have had time to put a stop loss on that.
No, you need to put the hard stop straight away. That's why it's
Yeah.
important for you. And keep doing that all the time. Protect yourself. You don't need to press the button all the time, okay? And things like that happen often. That's why it's important for you to learn that skill. Khan is telling you something, listen to him. I'm telling you something, listen to me. We are doing that full time all the time.
So the data's pointing to what's called a choke, change of character. The market's moved from buying to selling. But as you can see, it can snap back. So it's not hard and fast rule. Oh, I can put any sell in now and it will work. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. We've got to respect the market. Okay? So you could have thought, oh, market's changed. I want to start selling because now suddenly a sell comes. Change of character. And as I've been saying, and you'll only get this if you're here regularly. Because you need to hear it 20 times or 50 times or 100 times, depending on who you are. Some people need to hear it once, right? The biggest problems are when there is a change of character, because it could be just a temporary thing, could be a single event, some big bank just done, $10 million gold deal, and the market moves one way or another, and then it goes back to its normal course. Or a bit of news comes out and it moves the market momentarily, then it comes back, right? So we've got to be very, very careful. Always respect the market. And so I developed that simple rule that you don't enter a buy when the 1 minute candle is red. You don't enter a sell when it's green. So if it's heading in the opposite direction, don't do that. And that rule there would have saved you 40, 50 pips or whatever it went up, jumped up by. So if it said sell, you could have got in at 60. You would probably not have had time to put your stop loss in. That would have taken 65. So either you then stay hoping for the retracement. Now you're living in hope, right?
Now you need to have your hard stop.
Yeah, but Matthias, you don't understand. You wouldn't have time to put a hard stop on. That shot up so quickly. There was no time to do any of that, right? You need time to put stop in. Doesn't matter about what level it is. That trade had no time to put anything in. So watch yourselves. Write these rules down as I'm saying them. Record it. Write it down. I do not enter red a buy when it's red. Do not enter a sell when it's green. Yeah, that's the candle when it's green or when it's red.
And remember, we can refresh every 5 minutes. You don't need to keep chasing. Right now, if you refresh again, it's changing again. As you can see, it's a buy now. Red candle, it's a buy. What you do? You learn the lesson. Just wait.
Sit on your hands.
Yeah. Just 1 second. I need to take that.
No problem. You can't lose any money if you're not in the market, and you can't make any money if you're not in the market. Okay? So you've got to enter, but enter it in a safe environment. and follow something like this, what we're doing here. There's others, obviously, but follow something else that fulfills what you want to do, fulfills your business plan, somebody that you resonate with. If you resonate with me and Matthias, beautiful, that's lovely, stay here. You found your one thing, stop searching. Okay, stop searching. There's no magic bullets out there. There's no get rich quick. It's a slow grind. Making money and getting rich is boring because you have to do the same thing. You have to find a formula and you do the same thing every single day, right? Look at footballers, look at Ronaldo, look at Messi, look at Beckham, look at all the great footballers that are specialists. So Beckham was a free kick specialist. Just watch videos of him training free kicks. Yeah. Yesterday or the other day when I was watching England, one of our players jumped up, didn't reach the ball. I think it was Bellingham, maybe somebody else, but it was maybe Bellingham. I was just thinking about Ronaldo, and he almost flies through the air. And I saw him take a header, and his hips were at the same level as the next player's head. And they actually I've seen video footage of him jumping, and it's like he literally flies through the air. That's a specialist. But you know something? The first time he did it, probably dropped straight on his arse and thought, good God, I've got a sore bum for the next 2 days. But the 1,000th time he did it, perfect. Beckham was the same. Look at the free kicks. You know, people say, wasn't a particularly good player, or whatever it is, whatever your opinion is, doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're not here to decide those things, what our opinions are of somebody. The guy's become the first he's become the first sports billionaire in our country. So he must be doing something right. So imagine how many times, he was a free kick specialist. Yeah. How many of those free kicks he must have practiced? This is the same, it's no different skill. Repetition, 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 repetition. You do that, you can't lose. Dedicate all the time you have to say, I'm going to make it as a full-time trader, or I'm going to make it as a part-time trader, or I'm going to give up my job in a year, 6 months, 2 months, whenever it is. Maintain the discipline. Show up here every day, because this will help you more than you ever realize. So that was a buy, market selling. We wouldn't have entered any of those trades, and you certainly wouldn't be entering one now, regardless of what it does. So 39 minutes past.
Let's get ready again. Yeah. Another 40 seconds, we'll be able to refresh again. Let's get ready. We are on the, if it's a buy, we are on the bottom of that. Let's see if it doesn't break it. Could be a great buy, but if it's changed for a sell, that means we're changing direction. Okay, if it's strong, we are on the right direction, we go for it. Otherwise, we wait.
That's the 5 minutes that you're seeing. So you can see what a ranging market it has been since it got up here at 8:25. So it's been here for an hour. There's been a couple of peaks and troughs, but otherwise the body of it's just in here somewhere. Yeah, around the 60 mark, and it's kind of stuck there. Here's 40. So let's press your buttons if you've got access to the system. If you haven't, reach out to us, and it's a sell.
It's a sell, yeah.
Okay.
It's a sell, red candle. Take your TP1.
You know what to do.
Yeah. As you can see, sell, red candle, straight away TP1.
It's a very tight range. It's been here so many times. Hasn't broken through. Put it on the 5 minute. There it is. Hasn't broken through. Yeah, if it does, it'll go to here, then here, and then it could go all the way back down to 44, 42.
Nice TP1. He's going towards TP2 now.
Beautiful, beautiful, lovely.
TP1 is there for you. Nearly TP2. You know what you need to do. TP2. Officially TP2.
There you go. I said it, come to here. I'm not even looking at the figures.
Yeah.
So this is my old trading, looking at the charts before all of this tech was available, before we had this.
That's my point of view. If he drops now, it will be a nice TP4, but if he retraces, need to retrace at your break even. Not stop loss, not hard stop, break even.
Yeah, don't be dreaming of TP5s and TP10s, okay?
Yeah.
They come great.
Yeah.
Do the fundamentals. You've got to stop loss in. Yeah.
And take the TP. Don't leave the money there. Okay, TP3 already, guys. A little bit more, we'll be able to take that TP4 I was talking about, but nice TP3 already. Nice TP3. Going towards TP4 now. But that is a big place to break now to go to TP4. I will be mindful of that. And I will take some more profits. Nice profits. Going towards TP4 now.
So that's the 5 minutes that I've got up. You
Nice
can
job.
have anything you like on your charts. So I try and give you the best overall picture. You shouldn't be following this. You should be only following my screen when I'm talking about the chart, just to enable you to see it. You can follow it on your screen, obviously, at that time. You may be in trades. So it dropped. 56 is just about TP4. So now it's come to here, which is exactly what I said a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
And if it comes through, it might. So always look left. Always look left. So these become support or resistance. Yeah. So when it's coming down, that could be the support point, and it bounces off that, or it may come down. So this is all the technical side of the technical traders. Yeah, people like our old trading partner, people like my wife, they trade technicals. They don't necessarily trade the news. I trade the news.
Guys, TP4 and get ready to refresh again. Another 15 seconds, we'll be able to refresh. That's TP4. Potentially TP5 plus now. If it is still dropping, will be a potential TP5 plus. But let's get our profits and protect your capital. It's still a sell.
We're still selling, Matthias?
Still sell, yeah.
Okay, so that's a change of character now. Yeah, all the way down to 47 is TP5.
That is the best thing when you're selling like that and you're holding for TP4s, TP5s, and if you still have a strong sell, that helps you to hold that to TP4, TP5. That means you can go for TP1 if you want on the new one, but always wait if you have some retracement, because we had already a big drop. Okay. And then it's good for you to protect yourself. You don't need to keep placing trades. You can hold for TP4, TP5s now. Let's see, that's TP1. If it's going towards TP1, let's see.
This is on the new card.
The new card, yeah. It's going towards TP5 on the last one.
Yeah.
Going towards TP5, but now it's just the market stops sometimes after a big drop. Get some air, get some liquidity again. Let's see. And then we can carry on dropping if it's still dropping. But just be mindful. Yeah.
Been on the 5 minute. We're on the 1 minute now. So for the last 4 minutes, it's just been consolidating here. So it's either going to shoot back up or it'll come straight down. It may meander for a while.
Another minute and a half, we'll be able to refresh again. It's still on that entry. It's still on that range for the sell. And the sell is still strong, but just be mindful, okay? Protect yourself. As soon as you can have some profits, great.
So it's pulled out of this range now that it's been in for quite a while. It's below this range. So either the bulls take it up or it carries on its journey down. And we really don't care. We're traders, we're not investors. Right? We just follow the trade card. We just follow the market. We trade price action. What that means is whatever the price is on the screen, we take action on that, whether we buy or we sell. So we've been buying this morning, we're now selling, and then we may be buying again. So we just follow what the price is. So our friend Trigger, his name's Prince, lovely gentleman. Nice talking to you, by the way. He is a swing trader, so he will be in a trade for 2-3 days. That's another strategy. Don't try and copy his strategy into yours or anything like that. Stick to your lane.
And take your TP1. TP1 is there for you to take, and we'll be able to refresh again. Can we lost your camera? We will be able to refresh. We're refreshing again, and it's still a sell. It's still a sell.
So it came through the bottom, and it's gone back there again. These are very important things. I didn't used to think they were. They are. Yeah, Mrs. J is talking about this kind of stuff all the time because she's a technical analyst. She can see the charts. She analyzes those. She knows Fibonacci. Look at this now, right?
Yeah.
So she talks about Fibonacci and SMAs and moving averages and all the things that are completely gobbledygook to some of us. But you don't need to learn any of that. Look at people like Mateus and my wife, years and hundreds and tens of thousands of pounds in training to learn those things.
TP1, TP2. TP2 on the previous one, TP1 on the last one that we refresh. Stop loss at break even, and that's it. Protect your capital and take the profits. And it is it's thousands of hours and pounds. It's not only the money, it's the time you put there as well.
Hours, tens of every day. Mrs. J will be in the office downstairs at 8 in the morning. She wouldn't come out till 6 o'clock at night.
And if you have
Yeah.
something that you can make money every day without the stress, without all that, of course you will need to learn, but you just need to learn the basics. You don't need to go deep, or the market is going up or is going down. No, keep it simple. Use your trading cards. If he's telling you to sell, a strong sell, go for it. If he's telling you to buy, a strong buy, go for it. And that's it. Protect your capital, always stop loss or hard stop, whatever you decide to do. Protect yourself and take the profits. Make sure you learn how to book those profits, because most of you, the meetings that I'm having one-to-ones is you're not taking the profits. You're leaving the money there and then you tell, oh, I'm reaching stop loss. Why are you reaching stop loss if we already went to TP1, TP2, or sometimes TP3?
No, I'll tell you straight. Yes, I'll tell you straight why you're reaching stop loss, because you're greedy.
Yeah.
Because your greed is taking over your trade, and your ego is taking over when you're in profit, because you won't press the button and take it. I've done it myself so many times.
Most of the one-to-ones I'm having now is the same things. Mateus, I'm not having TPs. Why? Because you're waiting for TP 100. We don't want to wait for TP 100. We want, if you have 2 entries, take TP 1s and leave the another one at break even. Then if it goes to TP2, TP3, TP4, then you can book more profits. Look that trade. Amazing. It's going to TP2, TP3 on the previous one, TP2 already, and you're still there if you put your stop loss at break even.
TP3 for me, Mateus, that is on this card.
Yeah.
TP3.
It's a lot of TPs to take. Don't get the hang of it. Oh, I'm waiting for TP5, TP6, TP7. We go for those TPs, but not all the time. That is the main thing. Keep booking your TP1s, little and often. Protect yourself. Stop loss at break even.
Yeah, just took a sell at 80 pips. Closed it out. Thank you very much. That's enough.
It's the only thing we can keep teaching you on the live one-to-ones. Some of you want to have one-to-ones, but you keep doing the same. It's our time as well, and we are telling you all the time the same thing here.
We're not doing any one-to-one, Mateus, for anybody that's not joining us live.
Yeah.
We're here for 4 hours a day. If you can't find the time for that, if you're genuinely busy, no problem, we'll do it with you. Ask your questions here. Yeah? There's the chat. Ask your questions. Come on the stage. We can't keep doing this. We're already here for 4 hours a day.
Otherwise, I will charge. Then you're taking your time to ask me for one-to-ones. Yeah.
We used to charge for the one-to-ones. The initial one-to-ones used to be £195 I used to charge.
Yeah.
Right, plenty of people paid it.
Yeah.
So it's coming down further.
And it's 1 hour, by the way. 1 hour, £195. I think so. You need to use that call. We have been here for many hours, and for the last 3 months. And we will be here for the last. We want to build the community. We want to be here every day. That will be our full-time job.
We are here every day. It is our full-time. What are you talking about?
That's I want to explain to them. Use that time to talk to us. Don't only say good morning and goodbye and that's it. And thank you. Ask questions. Jump on the live with us if you want to. Don't be shy. If you don't want to put the camera, put the audio on. Oh, my name is.
Why? Excuse me, Mateus. No, I don't disagree with that. Why? If you're in a meeting at work and you just sat there, after 3 months you'll get sacked. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Right.
Take action. Action takers are the money makers. If you really want to make money on that business, you need to take action. Look,
it's money of your life, Mateus.
Yeah. TP3 already now.
Beautiful. TP4 for me.
TP4, yeah, it's going to TP4.
Yeah,
on the previous ones is TP4. I didn't refresh the last one because
I don't know what time frame I've got, but 47's TP5. It's going to hit that any second now.
And it's still a sell. If you refresh, it's still a sell. And it's going, is your TP1 already on the last one, as I can see. I'm not refreshing because I have a lot of runners now from the top of that range. I don't need to keep chasing, placing new trades if I holding for the sells now.
Absolutely.
But that you will learn as well with time, guys. You don't need to keep chasing those things. You learning by doing every day with us. You will see that Cam was talking about the sell, and if you hold for some of your trades from the top of that range, you'll be able to book your 200, 300 pips in some of your tradings. And that's why it's important for you to learn the skill as well.
Yeah, so today I had 100 pips before. This was before the session. I had 100 pips. I've had several 30, 40 pips. So that last one was 80 pips. And I'm selling now. I'm in a trade now, which will be the last one for this morning for me. Profit. That's coming here. Mateus, there's nothing to stop it now to come here, maybe past it. So now's the time. Put your stop loss in if you're in profit and leave it to run.
Yeah, I have one. I will be able to, if it goes on the right path, 300 pips in one trade.
Yeah, Prince, I hope you're trading. I hope you left that. I wish you'd left that trade in, but it is what it is. So 4088 was a great entry. I don't swing trade, but sometimes we call them runners. We just leave them in.
Yeah. That is all the TPs for you now. TP4s, TP5s, if you're still holding it.
So I'm just going to set my stop loss now inside my trade. So it can't lose money no matter what happens. And if it drops, we'll get another decent 60, 80, 100 pips. And if it doesn't drop, I'll still make some money. This is what I'm trying to teach you guys. You can't lose money overall doing what I'm doing. Okay?
Yeah.
And that did bounce up, hit my stop loss. I still made 30 pips.
Great.
Who cares? Who cares? Because it could have gone all the way to the top.
Yeah. Capital preservation.
So I'm 2% up on the day. Thank you very much. We could stop there, but I'll probably trade in the next session, in the New York session.
That's it for the day. Thank you very much, guys. I hope so you got something from here today. And keep showing up every day. You'll be able to book more profits.
And we'll be back at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Come and join us. Let's make some more money. Yeah? And that's what this game's all about. And somebody last week said, I want to be sitting on the beach supping cocktails. Yeah? You got to do the work first. Okay? Because the credit cards will only last so long. So do this and then go away for a month. Yeah? We're planning to be away in October for a month. No trading. I'll still do this. Right? But, you know, from our main account at home, no trading. Okay? So, right, we will see you at 1 o'clock. Thank you so much, Mateus.
See you.
See you guys. Take care.
Bye, guys.
All the best, guys. Thank you so much for keeping us company. And we're going to end the stream now. And I hope you've been profitable. If you followed us, you will have been profitable. Let's be profitable this afternoon. Take care.